So originally this thing was just 2 cabinets spaced apart, wide, with the sinks over the top of them. Just blank space in the cabinet with a little like desk toe kick thing on the inside. So what we ended up doing as far as the cabinets go is we took the very same cabinets from the outsides and we removed them, and then we put them together in the middle, as well as move the sinks in the middle, right? We made all new doors and drawers from scratch, and we got new hardware, obviously, with a nice white paint job. Looks really good. The countertop is what they call a craft board. It's just, all it is pine joined together. It's 3/4 of an inch thick. This board came to 2 feet wide by 8 feet long, I think. And we put a front face plate on there to make it look thicker. And then we trimmed it out with some more pine board and just gave it a real nice finish, clear coat. And it's funny, this wasn't the first time we tried this. The first time we got it, we cut the holes out for the sink, we put the face plate on there, we filled holes and imperfections, and flipped it over to do a few like stain testers on the back. We wanted to do it kind of like a gray style. And we fell in love with one, and we stained it all gray, and we clear coated it. And we brought it in here, and we hated it. It looked green. I don't know if it was just the different lighting or what it was, but and we've learned since then that dealing with grays can be really tricky, because some grays look green, some grays look purple, blue, depending on just the different lighting and what kind of wall they sit next to. So be very careful when dealing with gray. It's very tricky, for us at least. So instead of sanding the gray countertop out, we just threw it out and we bought a new one. I figured that would be just easier just to start from scratch. So that leads us to the sinks. These are vessel sinks. These are pretty popular right now. These are actually designed to sit up on top of the counter, but that was a little too high for us. So what we did was we cut holes in the countertop and we sunk these sinks down about 3 inches. They're a little bit more low profile, and then we glued them and caulked them in place. And these are from the Big Blue hardware store. The faucets and the stoppers we got from the big online store. I don't know if we're doing product placement yet or not, but that's where we got those. Really cheap, but they're great products, but much more affordable than the big hardware stores sell them. The only thing that was really tricky was the plumbing, because again, remember, this thing was built to have the sinks further apart, and we moved each sink about 1 foot inside. So fortunately, the plumbing for the faucets, you can just buy simple adapters. It's like the braided hose with fittings on either end. It's pretty generic, so that was easy. But the plumbing was a little kind of tricky, finicky. We had to get some special parts to kind of pipe it in and extend it over. But at the end of the day, it worked out great. We haven't had any problems with it. It looks great. Didn't have to get a whole lot of new parts. You know, we were able to build some stuff ourselves and reuse some parts. But yeah, it looks great. It looks like a fresh new set of cabinets for pretty cheap. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share, do what you gotta do. Thanks, guys.